All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Garage Walk and Talk. I'm Ari Temkin of the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network, and we're going to get into the Cowboys' 21-6 victory over the Giants. It's their third straight win, but certainly still some issues, some questions for which we can talk about. We'll get all those in a moment, but first, if you like what you watch, consider giving it a thumbs up. Would appreciate that. Also, while you're here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And maybe even if you're feeling frisky about it, not just subscribe, but ring the bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. And I post a lot of videos after the Cowboys games. All right, so the Cowboys have won 3 straight. They're 10-4. They've dominated the NFC East, and that's what you need. You need this team to be dominating the NFC East. That's what they've done. They're now 4-0 against the NFC East. They're outscoring them. They're averaging about 33.5 points a game in these NFC East games, giving up at about 18.5 points a game. That's where you want to be. But continual problems and issues on offense with this team. So let's start with the good, and that is the defense. And on the postgame show, Broadus and I were talking about, the sustainability of this defense. And, can this defense sustain the level of play that they've been at, considering, it's 3 straight wins for them, but, Mike Glennon and Taylor Heineke and, the quarterbacks they face don't exactly, inspire a ton of fear. Now, look, on the one hand, we can acknowledge that this defense is playing at a very high level, okay? They are not statistically great in any category except for turnovers and third down percentage. They're number 1 in the NFL with third down defense, and they're turning teams over. They're now plus 12 in the turnover margin. They've had at least 4 turnovers in 3 straight games. That is sustainable given that this defense gets after the quarterback and attacks you on third down. They're an opportunistic defense. And so you figure that this defense can continue to create turnovers. But the issue is this offense good enough? Is this offense now good enough to get you where you want to go? And that's a major question mark. Because I think at this point, it's obvious the answer is no. And that, defense wins championships, ... except for the fact that you're talking about explosive offenses that continually win year in and year out in the National Football League. Now, you can point to the 2013 Broncos and, the 2000 Ravens, the 86 Bears. Those are 3 historically great defenses. This defense is not historically great in terms of the NFL's history. It's good, but, and even going back to, last year, Tampa's defense played well, especially in the playoffs. The year before that, the Patriots knocking off the Rams and doing so in the Super Bowl with a great defensive effort. I get it. But look at also the series of games they played in the postseason to get there. The Patriots had to score a boatload of points a couple weeks before in the AFC title game against the Chiefs. So you have to win multiple styles, and you have to win at times with a good offense and at times with an elite offense. And that's my concern with this team right now, is this offense is not elite. And the bigger issue with it not being elite is it shows no signs of getting back to that level of being elite. I mean, that's the worry. The gate is closing in on us. How will we be able to transverse the gate? That's the worry. Is this defense and the way it's playing is sustainable and getting better, but I don't think this team can win a championship with its offense playing the way that it has. I do not believe so. I don't believe you can win multiple games in the playoffs with the offense playing at this level. The good news is the offense doesn't have to be playing at that level right now because they're not in the playoffs. They have 3 games left before the playoffs start. So we'll see if this offense can get back around in form. And it's not all on Dak. That's the other thing, too. In terms of this offense, like CeeDee Lamb had 3 drops in this game. Those are big. Amari Cooper missing in action. No idea where Amari Cooper has gone. Offensive line played better, but still a revolving door along their offensive line. And then the play caller. I don't think you can just leave Kellen Moore out of this. I keep going back to this, but first 6 weeks of the season, this Cowboys offense was on another level because everything worked. And in football, everything affects everything else. So when you have struggles one way or the other with your offensive line or with play calling with quarterback, it's a domino effect. One thing's off, the whole thing is off. And in this case, it seems like everything's off, whereas before it seemed like everything was on. So we'll see. Clearly, defenses have adjusted to how they're defending the Cowboys, and it's they're not blitzing the Cowboys as much. They're sitting back in cover 2 and more zone defenses and letting Dak take the underneath stuff. So, I mean, I think the Cowboys are going to have to get their rushing game going in a major way for teams, sort of go away from the shell coverages, help over the top. All right. Again, if you like what you're watching, consider hitting the thumbs up. Also subscribe and ring the bell. That way you're notified when we post new videos. But for now, I'm out. Peace.